Welcome to Exciting Mics.
I'm
You
excited. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm super
A lot of
excited.
excitement, right?
E-A-G-L-E-S.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I firmly believe when you look at our team that we had last year, I think we're a top 5 team of all time.
Of all time, that's
That's big.
Listen, teams really stood no chance. You've seen that in the Super Bowl. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, the score finished was 40 to 20 something, but
Yeah.
in reality, it wasn't even really a game.
Yeah. Could the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl winning team from 2024 versus one gorilla win?
Now, I had a conversation about this the other
This
day.
is
in
a,
the
this is a
training
big
room.
topic right now.
I know it's a big topic right now. Now, I feel like you take the average human being. I
We're
think
not talking the average
I
human
know,
being.
but I'm putting this in perspective.
We're
Like, I
talking
feel
like-
you don't have the Jordan Malottas, the Lane Johnsons, the Saquon Barkley of the, like average human beings. I don't know. I mean, I've seen King Kong. I know King Kong was totally different, but he beat up Godzilla.
Okay, but
I
do
know
you think
that's a
is
totally
a gorilla
different thing.
that big? Like,
I mean,
obviously it's bigger than a human. Is it?
I mean, I honestly,
gorillas
I
don't lift
think-
weights though.
but I think that I think though that we can.
I'd take our team.
Now, I don't know
I'd
about
take our team over anybody.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be in the back, saying, go do it, I'd let like Jordan Mailata and them do it.
No, I'd definitely get on.
No,
on
you
your team.
wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I could
There's
take-
no way. If there's a gorilla,
takes a
gorilla
team.
sitting there in front of you, you're not going to be the first one to go hit him.
I'm not gonna be the first one, but I'm not gonna sit in the back and watch.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna take a whole squad. It can't just
I know,
be
yeah,
one on one.
I know. But like the thing's been saying, like,
But you think we
100
could win though?
Yeah. So we're taking everybody on the team.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
say we mix it in. We go some of the big guys up first. Or
Like
we just
waves.
circle the gorilla and come at it at once.
Okay, that also brings up
So, like,
another thought.
Hold on,
though.
hold on. So we'll have a circle of guys and then another circle.
Where's this fight being?
and then another circle.
where we doing this? Is it a close area? Like we doing it in like a gym?
I mean,
Dude's gonna have to get tired. I
feel
think
like
we got him.
I feel like it's gotta be out in the wild. And if
I think we got him.
if the gorilla runs away, then obviously we win.
He ain't got
Like,
nowhere to run.
yeah.
We're gonna get him. We got him.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So you're still sticking with your decision of staying in the back.
No, I'm not stating. Nobody said I was in the back.
You said you were gonna sit in
I
the back
said
and
you
watch.
would sit in the back and watch.
Me?
Yes,
I would not.
yes, you would.
I'd be right up
think
there
Q
with
would?
my dogs. Q would be up there. I think Q would be up there. The most important position group in this fight, I
O-line,
think
D-line.
I think it's got to be the lineman.
Got to. Like,
I mean, I've seen Jalen Carter move past.
you got
some
Jordan
O-linemen pretty
Davis,
quick.
you got Jalen Carter. I
I
mean,
mean, not that they're trying to move past him.
you got at Josh Sweat at the time.
Yeah.
Wait, this is
yes,
oh,
this
this is
is
2020. This is
this is a
this
Super Bowl winning team.
This is a Super Bowl winning team. Yeah, yeah, man. You got Nolan Smith that can set an edge on a mofo.
he don't
He
yeah,
don't care.
he don't care.
But yeah, we got him
We're
sure.
yeah, I got us.
for sure.
I got us over anybody, especially a gorilla. Yeah, 100%. Everybody would be
Jake,
valuable.
let me see that golden leg, man. Start kicking.
kick him right.
Kick him. Him
Right,
and Braden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right in
go
the
ahead.
You know what?
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite, like, Philly slang?
Philly slang.
I don't even know if I can say half of them right.
I think Philly slang. Some people when they come up to me, they'll be like, they'll say, "Go Birds, dickhead." You ever heard that one?
Yeah.
A lot of
That's
people say
what's-
dickhead.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people.
don't know if we can put that in there. It's like
A lot of people say that's like
I like John. John's probably one of my
Yeah.
favorite because John, you
John.
can say
Is that
this
how
John,
you say
that
it?
John,
Did you say John or Jean?
John,
It's John?
John.
Wow, I might have to be fact checked on that. I don't know.
Cooper DeJean.
Wish that my name had some
You like that? You like that
That's
one?
sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
John's probably my
I
favorite.
think
though.
what else? What other?
I don't even know, to be honest. Those are the only two, really. Water.
Oh,
Water.
that's a great one, dude.
Water.
Let me get on that subject.
Is that a slang word? Philly slang? Water.
Dude, when I tell you, I have never in my entire life heard water be pronounced something totally different.
Me neither.
Wooder.
Is it Philly people or is it people from South South
Is it
Jersey?
just like the region?
Is
in general? I
Is
don't
it
know.
Philly? Philly too?
And I'm not
Philly,
being,
South Jersey. It's water to them.
but like the
Can't
first
even say
time
it right.
I heard it, I'm like, what?
What did you say?
What? But you got me from Alabama and water.
Alabama.
Water.
Water. It is water to me, but
No.
I might
to
start saying
no
saying
offense to
water.
anybody that says it like that. I mean, that's cool.
It is
you make
kinda
your
cool.
own word, I think. But I don't
Made
know
up
how you
made
spell
up
it.
your own word that means
WOODER.
the same thing.
Wooder.
Oh, I guess you could spell it different.
I would spell it like that. I mean, you
Let's get
spell
that,
it how you pronounce it.
Get that in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
The rings.
the fat ass rings that
Dude.
we have on our finger.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait.
I can't wait either. Well, you got one already, but yeah,
It's like second place.
yeah,
It's cool.
you can't.
It's not like big, but it's
like
cool.
this one's gonna be like
This one's gonna be like
probably double the size.
Wow.
Which finger did you get it on?
ring finger. Right ring finger.
Right ring finger, same I think actually.
Really? I think I
Yeah.
got all my rings. I'll say I got all these rings. I don't have a lot. But yeah, I got one on my right.
Bro, when is it? It's coming up in like
It's
a month.
June
6th,
June
ring
6th.
ceremony.
June 6th, ring ceremony.
Gonna be dressed to the 9.
Gonna be dressed. Yeah.
Get
I
to
wonder what
hang
they're
out.
gonna look like. I haven't had like somebody.
I hope it's. I don't
I've
even
talked-
want to see. I kind of want it to
Well,
be a
I've talked to a
surprise.
couple of people, and they said they kind of know what it looks like, but said don't even bother.
Don't even bother. It's gonna be
I
a
can't. I
surprise.
want to open up the chest, and it be a glowing light, full of diamonds.
The episode after we get our rings, we got to wear them on.
Oh yeah,
On
I'm
the
gonna wear
next-
them. I'm gonna wear them
next
to my wedding.
Oh, I forgot.
No, I'm joking. I can't.
You got to.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I guess. All right. But I'm excited for the ring ceremony though. It's gonna be
Yeah, it's
gonna be a
cool.
blast.
Should be. Glad to see it. Good. Like
I've
good.
I've never had a ring ceremony before.
Me either. Wait, you not winning? Wait, you hit? No, you haven't. Not anything like to an.
Like you don't really do a ring
importance.
ceremony in college, like
True.
so. It's gonna be fun though.
I only got I got a couple of bowl rings, like Bahamas Bowl, Camellia Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Shout
No.
out Middle 10.
Shout out Middle 10. But
Fun fact: when Reed was at Middle Tennessee State, they played the University of Iowa and
yeah,
did not win.
didn't you get prank called?
I did get.
That's
get
tough,
prank
ain't it?
called.
I bet you were so mad. Were you mad?
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I got like, swear to God, I got like 30 different prank calls from all over the place. They were from most of them. A lot of them were from the East Coast, like Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida. They were from all over the place. But the first one I got. So they had like NFL had like cameras set up at this little barn dominium type thing I was at. They had cameras set up. I get a phone call, and these people were good. They say
they
they're
sounded just like them.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock, and
Oh my god.
they say this is so and so from the Green Bay Packers. And I start walking over to sit in my seat in front of the camera.
They flip the cameras on. Like is it like
Yeah,
your
they flip the lights on.
is it your local like news
No,
channel?
this is like
or-
the NFL.
Oh wow. My
So
fault.
they-
See,
they
I don't know anything about this.
They flip the lights on. I'm sitting down, and then I figure out it's a prank call, and I
Oh,
turn and look. I was like, never mind, it's a prank.
oh man.
And then sitting there through the rest of the first round, getting all the prank calls was really upsetting.
Right.
And then come the second day, I was still getting prank calls. So I ended up not even answering the Eagles call when
It's crazy.
when I got drafted. So they had to call my agent, and luckily my agent was there.
Like, how did you feel? Like when your name or when they called you, they
Bro,
wanted you.
I didn't even know what to think. I didn't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I was saying thank you,
Like when
appreciate
Howie
it,
was
thank you,
on the
thank you,
phone.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
it was a pretty cool moment though, being
Yeah.
able to talk on the phone and watch your name get called on.
That's sick.
And BG getting to call my name, which was
That
pretty
was
sick.
tough. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. That's a little cool detail.
Eagles legend
Yeah.
calling my name was awesome. And then you go from the Super Bowl Then we got the parade 6 days later on Valentine's Day.
I think the parade was the best part of it all.
I think it was too.
I thought it hit me. I thought at that moment it hit me like, oh, we are the champs.
Yeah.
But it
was cold as shit.
But freezing, bro.
We were
freezing.
I had like a moment where when I was with Amante and we were sitting on the stairs, and like you looked out and you just saw like all the people that came to support. And then you realize like it's not like just a team. It takes a city. You know what I mean? It takes a whole city, and like especially this city, like how much they buy in, they pour into any Philly team, but especially the Philadelphia Eagles. And like in that moment, you're like, you get it again. You're like, wow, like okay, like I am a Super Bowl.
This
champ.
is not just for us. Yeah. This is for everybody.
In
everybody gets rings, you know, type thing. So,
did you get out and walk the parade at all?
I was probably out a little too much. I had a little too much fun. You know, I did go to Penn State back in my day, which is a party school. So I let my party boy side show a little bit. I was taking drinks from random people.
Sorry.
But there's one clip like they give me a Hennessy bottle, and I pull the Hennessy bottle, and you think I drink it, and like I just run away, and I spit it all out. I was just like, nah, never. Like I cannot.
That's probably got to be one of the best days of my life. That parade.
It's fun. The railing. The flimsy railing, you know, that keeps everybody back. I almost fell on like twice.
Bro, they jumped it one time. Like in the beginning on Broad Street, when I went over, like I like came over and take pictures and blah, blah, blah. Like they jumped it. At one point, I was surrounded by like 40 kids.
Well, was that after you took our ball boy out? Was it Aiden?
What you said?
You remember when you took
Nah, that was before.
Okay.
That was before. And I should have did that a little different. Like he a grown ass man. Like I should have just put.
It's probably that Hennessy.
I think us walking.
Hennessy was spit out.
I could have walked the whole parade. I think walked along the railings.
Yeah,
the railings almost collapsed. Like
I told you they
5 or
collapsed
6
twice
times.
on me.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Yeah,
great day in Philadelphia.
Great day.
All right, this offseason, we had some big news. Mr. Barkley here became the highest paid running back in the National Football League, a position that was kind of didn't have a whole lot of respect contractually. So he
good
kind of
word.
Thank you. Put some respect on the running back room,
Right?
You know. So how does that feel just to, have that title? I guess be the highest paid, and have you spent anything?
No, I haven't spent anything. How does it feel? Feels amazing. Shout out to the Eagles organization, Howie.
Shout out.
I think it just sends a message to the guys on our team. You play well, and you do things the right way, you're gonna be taken care of, and that's not the NFL. A lot of times GMs and organizations have leverage on you, and they can do whatever they want. So, really thankful, for the Eagles organization and Howie. But it's cool to, help bring back the running back market. And we were just talking about earlier, Derrick Henry, getting an extension. It's big, man. Running backs are big. It's a key part to teams, depending on the team you have and your scheme. But how they say running backs die? It was just a narrative that they was trying to create because they paid Todd Gurley, they paid Zeke. I got drafted high, and they paid Christian, and we all had a time where we were all banged up and getting hurt. But you could do that for any position. We pay these quarterbacks all these money, and Pat Mahomes and win the Super Bowl. He's only one outside of Jalen this year. Yeah. So it's like wide receivers get hurt. So it's like anytime, say the next 5 wide receivers that get paid high, if they get hurt, you're going to just devalue their position. It doesn't just work like that. It's football. At the end of the day, you got to play great defense, and you have to be able to run the football. And you need a great quarterback. If you don't have that, majority of times or not, you're not going to have a chance to win a Super Bowl.
We got an O-line like ours too. It makes it.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. It makes it a lot easier. It's cool too. Take away how great they block on the football field, which they do a tremendous job. It's more of just the brotherhood there. They actually generally care. I would say, and I'm biased, and I would say they're probably the closest group on our team. And I feel like you kind of have to be, and it shows. If you look at a run we had against the Saints, I broke a long run. They walked Tyron. They kind of brought 0. And the way that Jordan and Landon and Cam and it was Stain and Fred, Makai and Lane were banged up that game. The way that they were able to pass that all off and just set up this scene for me. Like, it just shows you that they're in sync. And it starts with style. Obviously, style's a great coach. But just the brotherhood that those guys have, and the respect that they have for each other is the reason why we play at such a high level.
Yeah, so we saw you interview on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Talking about the Tush push and people banning it. So, like, what's your thoughts on that? I know this is kind of new to you, but...
Yeah, for me, personally as a player, I know if I don't want to do a Tush push on the 1 yard line, make sure I score. I think I got tackled at the 1 yard line like 11 times this year.
You already know what's coming.
Yeah. A couple more touchdowns.
But the banning thing of it, I think it's kind of, I think it's soft, to be honest. And like the teams that want to ban it, because everybody can do it. Like, it's not like a play that like we only can do. Everybody can do.
It's not like trademark.
Yeah, and there's just, we happen to have one of the best and biggest O-lines, and Jalen Hurts can squat 600 pounds. Like, that's not our fault. Like, Josh Allen is super big. They're not successful as it. Lamar Jackson is one of the best running quarterbacks of all time. They're not successful with it. So it's not something that like everyone can't do. Right. So like them try to eliminate it, it's just like, I think that's kind of lame.
Even if they did eliminate it though, like
there's still other ways you can probably do it.
Yeah.
Or would they have to?
I don't know why you would.
What they're going to try to do is eliminate pushing in general. So you know how like
you can't pull.
You know how you can't pull the pile,
right? And
you know how you can push a pile if it's not it's a lineman pushing a pile. So it's like they're going to try to eliminate that. That's the only way that they're going to.
Did they say that they were going to do that?
Yeah, because they backed out. So they tried to ban it at first, and a lot of teams wasn't getting along with like
hopping on anybody can push.
But I don't know how you're gonna ban pushing the pile. Like how are you gonna
same way you can pull. Like if you pull somebody.
So if if I was running, you two were holding me up. Yeah. And Lane came and pulled me.
Yeah, you can't pull him in.
So but like he can push me right now.
Yeah, if you come and push him, they're just gonna blow it dead, throw a flag.
Yes.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right now?
No.
Okay, I got you.
No, that's gonna be that's like probably the other angle that they're gonna do.
There's no
way.
And
the teams that want to get rid of it is the teams that gotta see us 2 or 3 times a year. So there's no like no coincidence. It's like
how are you gonna ban it though? Like how are they gonna ref that? Like
well, same thing.
You could just say you're coming to block one of the players that's holding him up, trying to tackle him. Though,
like what kind of flag? Like unnecessary roughness?
I don't know.
If it was a health issue thing, I would get it.
Yeah.
So eliminate the quarterback sneak in general.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
I'm saying they're not going to.
That's true.
It's just another way you can do the quarterback sneak.
When did that start? Like when did it originate?
When Nick got there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Even before you were here?
I was here in 22.
I mean, I've been playing the Eagles for a long time, and they've been doing it for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
How come it's like, I feel like it's just now becoming a big thing like the past couple of years. We got a little scenario for you here. You're on an elevator with Roger Goodell. You got 30 seconds to pitch him why the tush push shouldn't be banned.
I mean, it's going to be less than 30.
All right. Well,
it's going to be less than 30.
Let's hear your pitch on why the tush push shouldn't be banned.
Sell me something. Let's go.
It's not going to be a sell. Everybody can do it. There's no health issue. And while we're talking about the tush push, let's make sure everybody's contract is guaranteed. That'll be my thing.
That's big time.
That don't bother you guys? Like baseball players and basketball players, like
everything's
their
guaranteed,
contract is guaranteed, and like,
man, look,
I never thought about that.
My pay grade, man. Right. You can talk about it,
but like for you guys, like who are younger, or especially you, who's the youngest one of all of us, like there got to be a point where, like, we play the hardest sport of all of them. Exactly. Not saying like technical wise, I mean physicality wise, and like there's no reason why like we put our bodies on the line, our minds, our brains on the line, like it should be fully guaranteed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, you can't play,
especially if you want to go 18 games.
How many games is like the baseball play?
They're trying to add more games too, though.
Dude.
But baseball's playing 100 and some games. Yeah,
I just don't understand.
But they're not putting their body.
And especially you got like Thursday night games, and then we
play Thursday, we play Monday, we play Friday.
The MAC, you know. But like I've never played a game like during the week like that.
Yeah.
Unless I was probably in middle school, but not even that.
I low-key love the Friday night games. I'm not gonna lie.
Friday night's cool.
Friday night in Brazil it gave cool, me like I was in high school.
Like back in high
school. It was like a mini bye too after.
Yeah, true.
But you need that because it's like a 10.
Yeah. And we go to Australia next year.
That's like that's over there. You flat earther. That's over there.
We had some good conversations in the training room this morning about some conspiracies.
I firmly believe when you look at our team that we had last year, and I know we're not looking too far into the past, but our team last year, I think we're a top 5 team of all time. And I tell my boys this all the time. Like, we started off 2-2, and we lost to Washington. Jalen got hurt that game.
Yeah.
But if you really look at the season outside of the first 4 games, like, it was belt to ass.
It was dominant.
And, like, from how dominant you guys were on defense and how dominant we were on offense and special team, like people don't realize how great of a team that actually was.
We were working together.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
And it's crazy to see the turnaround, like, after, those first 4 weeks, because I don't think, like, a lot of us didn't even play in the preseason. Yeah. So I think you guys got, like, one drive.
You didn't play at all. No.
So those first 4 games were kind of, everybody just
we're getting used to everything.
Trying to work together.
Like,
and
obviously, you have training camp, but, like, it's kind of different when it's just in game.
You're in the heat
like
of the
how your
moment.
coach really is. Like, how's he calling the game? Like, getting used to that and kind of getting used to the guys you play with. But yeah, after the bye week,
I think we just all bought in.
We just bought in.
Yeah, I think we all just bought in, and like you hear like the outside noise and expectation. Like, we didn't care how it looked. Only thing we cared about was winning football games. And when you have the talent and the skill that we have in our team mixed with the coaches, we all play together like how we played. Like, teams really stood no chance.
Right.
And you've seen that in the playoffs, and you've seen that in the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, the score finished was 40-20 something, but in reality, it wasn't even really a game.
Yeah. Top 5 team of all time. That's
big.
Listen, I really think when we look back on that 10 to 15 years and we're all old and we're reflecting on our glory days,
10, 15 years.
Hopefully next year, the year we're in right now, but the year that we had last year, people don't give us enough credit.
I'd probably have to agree on that. Do you know who else would be in that conversation?
I mean, you got the Ravens, 2000 Ravens. You got the Dolphins when they went undefeated.
Would you put the Chiefs teams that went back-to-back in there or no?
Maybe. You got to put one of the Patriots in there.
Yeah.
You got to put, if you're going to do it, you got to put one of the Chiefs. And then where it would be like, I think Patriot and the Chiefs, we could switch. And you got the Bears. The Bears had a year when they went 15-1. So those 3 teams for sure. And then one of the Chiefs within their dynasty and one of the Patriots within their dynasty. In the year that we had, it's interchangeable in my opinion.
Yeah.
So 5 or 6, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, put y'all through a little history lesson there. Yeah. Got to know the game. Got to know the game.
Father Time,
to be honest.
You were at Shadur's draft party?
Yes, I was at Shadur's draft party. It was unbelievably unfair. But what was even crazier is the way that kid handled it when he got drafted. Because it could have been easy to be, the angry black man. I got done wrong. I was railroaded. I finally got picked.
I don't think I even heard anything from him.
No, that man got picked.
Behind the camera.
He was dancing like he wasn't the first round. And that was what was impressive. And that just lets you know that the kid has a solid foundation and he has some really, really great parents.
Yeah.
Like my guy over here.
No doubt.
Some really great parents. This shit, man. Tell my cousins I said, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, you met him.
Yeah, you met him right after the game.
In the Super Bowl, I walked up on Mama DeJean, and I was like, "You gave birth to a legend." She was like, "I don't know about that." I was like,
"You're being real."
Then I walked up to Dad. He was like, "I did." I was like, "That's the attitude." Yeah, I got a chance to meet him, man.
That's tough. Like
on the field at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I bet he was still flying.
Yes, I bet Mr. and Mrs. DeJean.
You've been a long time Eagles fan.
Missed 3 games in my whole life that I can remember.
So, what's your all-time favorite Eagles player?
I can't really pick an all-time
Can you
favorite,
get a top?
Man. Like, you got to understand, man, we had some great Eagles, man, from Reggie White, rest in peace to Jerome Brown, to Clyde Simmons, to Deuce Staley, Terrell Owens, Donovan McNabb.
Forgot about T.O.
Yeah.
Man, we had some real great players, man. So to just, you know what I mean, Brian Westbrook, Man, if I had to pick just one of the greatest players ever, it would have to be Jalen Hurts. I mean, the kid's been to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. No other player has done that for Philadelphia. So I would have to pick. And then if I would have to, put in the top 10, you definitely got to put like Lane Johnson in there, man.
100%.
He's the greatest, probably the greatest Eagle of all time.
Dude,
like not just like tackle or that. No, he's probably the greatest Eagle of all time.
Wow.
Lane Johnson?
Yes.
Johnson,
Yeah.
No, I mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like you're never going to say that about an offensive lineman.
Right.
But when you look up and you like, man gave up like 3 sacks in 8 years, man.
He's a
That's
monster.
insane, though.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
He's a freak. What's your top 3 moments all time as an Eagles fan?
Oh, top 3 moments all time as an Eagle fan.
Is in there?
DeJean Jackson running the punt back
on
the New York Giants.
Yeah.
That was like unbelievable. Then
seeing Tom
he
Coughlin.
ran, and then he didn't go to the end zone. He ran around. Like, without a doubt, man, Cooper, DeJean in the Super Bowl getting that interception, man. And I gotta say, without a doubt, Brandon Graham strip sacking Tom Brady to seal that first Super Bowl, man. That was just, that was unbelievable.
I'm honored. Appreciate
That's
that.
big time.
Yeah, because when you got the interception, it was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, they might not have a shot today.
Yeah, it was.
Like it might be almost over. Like at this point, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got an interception in the Super Bowl on your birthday off of Patrick Mahomes and returned it for a touchdown. When the Super Bowl was over, was you like, God, like, do I got any more blessings coming? Because like you gave me all my blessings in one game. Like, bro, that is unbelievable when you think about it.
I know. I don't even think I've understood like the magnitude of that moment. And I don't know if I'll like be able to understand it until like my career is over someday.
That's a great story.
And Mahomes is in the Hall of Fame, and you look back on that moment. It's just crazy.
Play,
it's crazy
bro.
to think about.
It's the BG with Tom Brady play.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
It's gonna be one of those.
No, it already is
It's
one of
already
those.
is.
That and the dagger. Yeah.
I want to thank you guys because you guys played a major role in one of the greatest moments of my life.